Hello folks, Everchanger here, welcome back to more Pokemon Liquid Crystal. Last time we restored power to the Kanto region and it was absolutely amazing. And then we walked in on Misty's date, which was not so amazing. So what we're going to do now is instead of go and apologize like a nice person, we're going to go and do the gym and beat up all of our animals. So, without further ado, let's get right on into the action here. I was expecting you, you pest. You may have a lot of Johto gym badges, but you better not take me too lightly. My water-type Pokemon are tough. Alrighty, here we go. Leader Misty wants to battle. She opens up with Golduck, level 62. Oh wow, we're getting up there. Alrighty, so I think we're just gonna see how far we can get with Lantern Spark here. I probably should have equipped the magnet onto Lantern to power that up a little bit, but it slipped my mind, so that's a little bit unfortunate. So as you might have noticed at the beginning of this video, it is nighttime currently. I'm recording this the evening that episode 66 went up, which means my backlog is officially gone. So hopefully I'm going to be able to record 3 videos this week and get them out to you all in a timely manner. Trying to build up that backlog, but it didn't seem to work too terribly well. We got a Quagsire coming out, which is actually immune to Spark, so I think we're going to switch out to Alakazam here. So yes, I believe this is the 15th episode of our Kanto saga here, so I think we're probably nearing a little bit more than half at this point. It's pretty exciting. I'm not entirely sure how long the Kanto saga is going to last. I estimated about 26 episodes, so we're going to have to see how that goes. I'm not sure how long the Orange Island stretch of this adventure is going to last, but it should probably last, I don't know, probably like maybe 15-ish on top of that. So I don't know how long the series might last, but it could get up into like 100, which is pretty crazy. I didn't think I would ever get that far, but we're only recording episode 67 right here, so how did that not KO? Oh my luck. Luckily it used Rain Dance, which means it's not going to get off any damage this turn. But yes, this series is turning out to be really, really long. I have a feeling my next series will be less than half the length of this one once all is said and done. And I mentioned that it is a first-party Nintendo title, and I planned on playing it on official Nintendo hardware, but I'm actually kind of having a bit of a conflict in my mind about that, because it's so much safer to keep all the save data straight when you play on an emulator. Like, I can easily back up every episode, so in case something goes wrong, I can more easily recover. So I might actually play it on an emulator. I'm not sure. I'm kind of going back and forth on it. Oh well, we'll just have to see once that time rolls around, and it probably won't be for another couple of months. I don't know. I really don't know exactly the trajectory that this series is going. We're just going to have to see, because the end isn't really in sight yet. Alright, Lantern gets level 67, which is pretty crazy. Alrighty. Alakazam gets experience, and Lapras is coming out. Is that our last Pokemon? Yes, it is. Wow, we're already plowing right through Misty here. And that's not to mention what happened with the swimmer last episode. I guess that's all I'll mention about that. Alrighty. Lapras's bulk is no joke. Ooh boy. Alright. So, I'm trying to think of what else I can discuss here. I guess what I can talk about is the fact that there was a Xenoblade Chronicles X Nintendo Direct in Japan earlier this week. Not earlier this week, earlier today. Of course, it was a few days ago for you when you're seeing this, but for me, it was this morning. And I haven't really told anyone this, but I'm actually a little bit conflicted about it. I'm really nervous that the open world feeling will sort of throw off the story, but anyway, we got Misty defeated here. You really are good. I'll admit that you are skilled. Here you go, it's Cascade badge. David received the Cascade badge for the 13th time it is in all of its one-word glory. Are there many strong trainers in Johto? Like you, I mean. I'm going to travel one day, so I can battle some skilled trainers. Alrighty, so that wraps that up. So as I was saying, I'm kind of a little bit nervous about Xenoblade Chronicles X because since you got a silent protagonist and they're making it super open world, I'm sort of afraid that's sort of going to take a toll on the story. And I think the story is probably about 50% of what made Xenoblade Chronicles so great. So I'm a little bit nervous that they're going to sort of mess that up, but I don't know. I should have faith in Monolith Soft. So anyway, you'll notice we're back in Lavender Town here because we actually have something in here that we want to grab. Ah, so you're the David who solved the power plant's problem. Thanks to you, I never lost my job. I tell you, you're a real lifesaver. Hey, you're from Johto, right? Now the magnet train is back up and running. Would you mind giving this to the director of the Goldenrod radio tower? He will give you something useful in return. The program. Okay, this is actually different. Thanks, kid. You're a true lifesaver. This is different. In the original Pokemon Crystal, we would actually give you the ability to play Pokeflute music on your Pokegear, which is what we would need to progress. But it looks like we actually need to head back to the Johto region. But fortunately, presuming this also follows Pokemon Crystal's original storyline, I do know how we actually accomplish that. Now you'll notice we don't actually have a pass to the magnet train. What you actually want to do is you want to come over to Copycat's house and head up the stairs. Hi, I heard you that strokes again. I heard that you lost your favorite Pokédoll. If I find it, you'll give me a rail pass? I'll go find it for you. You think you lost it when you went to Vermilion City? Pardon? I shouldn't decide what you should do, but I'm really worried. What if someone finds it? Yes, they don't really tell you that this is where you're supposed to get the pass until you actually go and talk to her. But yes, we're sort of globetrotting all around the Kanto region for this purpose now, so we're going to head down to Vermilion City because I also know where you get the Pokédoll because I played the original version of this game way too much when I was a kid. So we need to head down here now to the Pokemon Fan Club. All Pokemon fans, welcome. And we want to talk to this dude right here. I love Clefairy, but I could never catch one, so I'm making do with a Pokédoll that I found. Oh, I see now. The girl who lost this Pokédoll is sad. Okay, can you take this Pokédoll back to that poor little girl? I'll befriend a real Clefairy on my own one day. No worries. And we got the Pokédoll, very nice. Put the lost item away, and now we can head right on back to Saffron City. We're definitely getting the run around here. It's pretty exciting, actually. Alright, so let's head right back north here. I have to wonder why they're making us head back to Johto randomly. I think this is the first time we've actually been in Johto since episode 53, so it's pretty crazy. Alright, so let's head right on back and up the stairs once again. Complete with running into walls, and yay, that's my Clefairy Pokédoll. See the tear where the right leg is sewn on? That's proof. Okay, here's the magnet train pass, like I promised. And we get the pass, very nice. That's the pass for the magnet train. The rail company man gave me that when they tore down our old house for the station. Yes, this is actually not the same house that Copycat lived in FireRed and Leaf Green. They actually had to move it because right up here where she used to live, they built the train station. So it looks like we're going to want to head right in here. We'll soon depart for Goldenrod. Are you coming on board? Absolutely. Let's flash our pass. Wave the pass in the guy's face. Right this way, please. Probably one of the more memorable jingles in the Pokemon series. We have arrived in Goldenrod. We hope to see you again. Alright, so now we are off to the radio tower, which is conveniently right next door. So I have to wonder what this program is going to do. Is it a radio program, or is it a computer program, or is it a flyer? I don't know, so we're just going to have to see and find out. I believe the director's office is this way, so with our little excursion into Johto, let's talk to him. Hello there, David. You seem intrigued to see me. You have something for me? A program from the Kanto director? And we deliver the program, and I wonder why the other director... It has a lot of music shows on. I used to be a music man myself before I became the director here. I really should start playing again. You should start playing music, David. Here, a small gift from me to your troubles. The Pokétar. Is that like a guitar or something? With that Pokétar, you can wake practically any sleeping Pokemon. Okay. So it looks like since the actual radio function in the Pokégear is not working, they decided to replace it with this instead of just forking over the Pokéflute where the expansion card used to be. So interesting but random little details. So now that we've done that, I think we're going to head back over to Kanto and finally do the thing that I was intending to do after battling Misty. So let's listen to that amazing jingle once again, and we will head right on over to the east. Can never get enough of that. I love it. We have arrived in Saffron City. We hope to see you again. Alright, so now that we have done that, we want to head back to Vermilion City again. Yes, we are just getting the runaround here, and we're finally going to be able to do that thing I wanted to do. But first, I think I should probably go off and heal our team and save, because we actually have, I guess, a little bit of an important fight coming up, so I'm going to go do that real quick. Alrighty, I'm back. We've all healed up and I've saved the game. You'll notice I'm right over here by the dock where we originally entered the Kanto region here. And right here we have Snorlax. And now that we have the Pokétar, I guess we'll have to call it by its quote-unquote official name, we can awaken it. Snorlax is snoring peacefully. Want to use the Pokétar? Absolutely. Sounds a lot more like a flute than a guitar, but anyway, Snorlax woke up. It attacked in a grumpy rage. And this is probably the second time we've heard the wild battle music here in Kanto, and it might in fact be the last time, you never know. But anyway, we got Snorlax here, and I kind of want to catch this just so I can say I caught it, because this is the only Snorlax in the game, to my knowledge. So I'm going to try and get a paralysis off, although I believe it does know rest, which means it can overwrite that, which is unfortunate. Now, you're all going to absolutely rage at me when you hear me tell you this, but when I first played this game, this thing is what I would use my Master Ball on. Don't ask me why. I honestly have no idea. It's not actually that hard to catch. It doesn't have a significantly low catch rate, I say as it breaks free practically instantly, nailing me with more and more rollouts. But anyway, this isn't really a hard Pokemon to catch, so I don't know why I would Master Ball this of all things, especially when the roaming Raikou and Entei provide such a challenge to catch. Probably the worst way of putting that ever. We had a 3 shake right there. Come on. I don't think this will take too terribly long. I'm just going to be chucking the great balls at it. 1, 2. Aw, come on. Of course, as soon as I say that this isn't that hard of a Pokemon to catch, I start having some issues. Alright, is this going to be the one? No. Wow, I just got completely shot down there. Alright, Lantern can't escape. Not like that's too terribly much of an issue. Come on, Great Ball, you can do it. Oh, come on. It's twice it's done 3 times. Alright, what does Covet do again? I don't even remember. Does it just do damage? That's really weird. I thought it had something to do with the opponent's held item and stuff. And in fact, maybe it does. I don't think Lantern's holding anything. Come on, are you kidding me? You're gonna make a liar out of me, Snorlax. I'm not gonna throw my Master Ball at this thing because we have 2 Master Balls, and I believe this game still has 2 roaming Pokemon in it. So I definitely don't want to waste. Okay. Beautiful. Gotcha, Snorlax was caught. Don't often catch Pokemon in this LP, so pretty cool. Data added to the Pokedex. It is not satisfied unless it eats over 880 pounds of food every day. Sounds like a typical teenager. When it is done eating, it goes promptly to sleep. You will not nickname Snorlax. Send it to Bill's PC, along with the 3 or 4 other Pokemon we got there, and it has disappeared. Diglett's Cave. Now there is a route over here this way that I never explored. I might go back and explore it at some point. I'm still undecided. But anyway, here we have Diglett's Cave, which is probably one of the first dungeons we've actually explored in the Kanto region. We're definitely going to want to use a repel here. Alright, what do you got to say, sir? A bunch of Diglett popped out of the ground. That was shocking. Alright, is it as short as it was in Gold and Silver? The answer is... apparently not. It looks like it has its FireRed and Leaf Green length, which is good. It was incredibly long in FireRed and Leaf Green, and in Heart Gold and Soul Silver they actually added these boardwalk paths above it, which is pretty interesting. But yes, we're already done with Diglett's Cave. Love this song. Alright, we are on the other side of the cave, and now that we have done that, we can hack and slash through this tree here. And I'm actually curious, is Viridian Forest in this hack? Oh wow, it actually is! That's impressive. For what's been a relatively faithful recreation of Kanto, this is pretty interesting. The Viridian Forest was not in the original Gold, Silver, and Crystal. It was only in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, so I like how they kept that in. Looks like we actually got a trainer battle here. When you walk through tall grass wearing shorts, do you get nicks and cuts? Doesn't matter because they're comfy and easy to wear. Alright, Bugcatcher Ed wants to battle. Sends out Beedrill, oh boy. Alrighty, so we had the Cascade badge this episode. It's possible that the next episode might be another badge altogether, so we might have back-to-back badges again, which is pretty insane. So yeah, hype. We're getting pretty near to the end of the Kanto region here, although I have a feeling we can look forward to something significant happening at Cinnabar, although I don't know exactly what. I'm going to switch over. I think we want to switch to Arcanine. Lantern's actually getting quite high in the levels I'm looking. Wow. 67, that's crazy. Alright, Arcanine comes out here, and I believe a well-placed flamethrower should bring down this Beedrill, absolutely no issue. Watch it go down, 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 and boom! Beedrill is fainted, get lots of experience for that. Ooh, 2001. I'm sure a lot of people will agree with me on this, but... I mean, disagree with me on this, rather, but I don't think 2001 is a very good movie. There, I said it. Go flame me in the comments, I just find it an absolute chore to sit through. Apologies for anyone who is offended by that, but you know, opinions, man. Ouch, ouch, ouch! Looks like someone got burned. They'll really sting when you take a bath. Ooh. And we are now here in Pewter City. Repel's effect wore off. Absolutely beautiful placement. Alright, is the museum open? I'm actually curious about that. No, the Pewter Museum of Science is closed. It was open in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but it appears not to be open here, which is unfortunate, but at the same time faithful. But over here, there's something we want to check out. This guy. Ah, you came all the way out here from Johto? When I was young, I went to Johto to train. You remind me so much of what I was like as a young man. Here, I want you to have this item I found in Johto. And we obtained the Silver Wing. Dude, pay attention to me. Hey. Going to new, unknown places and seeing new people, those are the joys of travel. Indeed they are. So now that we have that Silver Wing, it will actually permit us to do something very, very special in the Johto region, although I do not want to do it just yet because it is a relatively time-consuming endeavor. I remember spending hours upon hours doing it in the original game back when I was younger. So I think we're going to have to save that for another time. And speaking of another time, I'm going to check the time on this video, and we might be ending it off soon, so I will be right back. Yep, it looks like we're just about around the 20-minute mark, so I think I'm going to have to end it off here because I want to put the gym battle in the next video just so we can have a unique video for every single badge, because I like doing that, plus I got that naming scheme going on the video titles, so I don't want to mess around with that now. So I think we're going to end it off here. So this past episode, we got the Cascade badge from Misty, and we took a minor detour into Johto, which allowed us to get here to Pewter City. And next time, we are going to be taking on the local gym. So be sure to like and share if you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode.